Andariki namaskaramulu. Today is another good day for all of us that we are going to have another session on darshanas. We are on second batch of advanced level 2 certificate course on Sanatana Dharma. Darshanas is going on. The topic darshanas is going on. We already had 2 sessions and this is the third session. Let us start the session with paying our respects to our country by reciting Vande Mataram. I'll request Challa Chitti Babu garu to recite Vande Mataram, please.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayaj Sitalam, Sasya Syamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram. Subrajosna pulakitayaminim pullakusumita drumadala shobhinim suhasinim sumadhura bhashinim sukhadam varadam mataram vande mataram. Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram. Now let us request Krishna Kumar Sharma ji to chant Prarthana, please.
1 minute meditation followed by 3 times Onkar. Three times Onkar, please. Om. 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 Om Gananam Tva Ganpati Gang Havamahe Kavim Kavinamukshavastuvam Jeshtirajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspat Anah Shunvannuti Bhisid Sadhanam Om Shri Mahaganadhipatiye Namaha ॐ प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजनीवती धीनाम वित्रियवतु। ॐ श्री महासरस्वत्यै नमः। गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरुवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मां पाहि गुरो ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्य देवो भव अतिथि देवो भव। ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
ధన్యవాదములండి శర్మాజీ. Thank you so much. Now, let us request Guruji, CSR Prabhu Garu, to start the webinar, please.
Okay, we'll start a yoga session. Lie down on Shavasana. I will start with the Nabhi Chakra Shuddhi. 4 asanas for the Nabhi Chakra. Uttanasana. Lift up the legs and head simultaneously while breathing in and holding the breath and keeping the weight on the navel. Once again, you can lift up more and more and even try to catch up with knees. Go back to Shavasana. Once again, I'll show this going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Good. Now go to Dhanurasana. I presume that you are wearing a tight underwear. Otherwise, your testicles will be damaged. Breathing in, go. Breathe out, Prabhu. Of course, there is one related asana which is called asana. You're lifting up hands and legs and knees. Go back to Shavasana and then go for chakras. This is called Ardha Chakrasana. Breathing in, lift up and hold. And breathing up, calm. And go for Matsyasana, which is fish pose of Padmasana, lying down. Elbows flexing. Relax completely. Shavasana.
మీ వాయిస్ రావట్లేదండి. యూఆర్ మ్యూట్. అన్మ్యూట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. నో ఇట్స్ నాట్ కమింగ్. ఇప్పుడు రావట్లేదు.
నమస్కారం అండి.
ఒక్క నిమిషం. నమస్కారం. నమస్కారం. రావట్లేదండి. మేబీ జస్ట్ లాగ్ ఆఫ్ అండ్ లాగిన్ అగైన్. ఇంకా రాలేదు.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's okay.
I think you should focus on me.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Good.
Sound should not come. Take the breathing softly and deeply without sound. Relax completely. No thoughts of any kind. You can use a watch and see the watch and count 5 seconds inhalation, 5 seconds exhalation. 1:1, left to right and right. So in pranayama, we have many ratios. Starting is 1:1. And I'm not teaching advanced pranayama because it is online. I know that with online, we have a lot of constraints. We cannot keep track. I cannot keep track what you're doing. To be frank, I really don't know what you're doing, whether you're doing or not. So personal contact will be essential, but it's not possible in online. So we can have meetings, personal meetings sometimes on Sundays at my restaurant. We have a yoga hall here. Those who are in Hyderabad can plan to come to Rajapushpa Eterna, which is a financial district. Our building is right next to NVIDIA, which is the road behind Continental Hospital, opposite to Google. So now, pranayama is the core subject which will shift from Hatha Yoga to Raja Yoga. All the asanas, they come under Hatha Yoga, Kriyas, and even pranayamas like Bhastrika, Brahmari, Sitali, Shitkari. There are Ashtakumbhakas, 8 pranayamas. So, of which some of them we have already taught you. Kapalbhati is a Kriya, not a prana. Ramdev is confused between Bhastrika and Kapalbhati. Bhastrika is the real thing. I have already shown you many times. And the Nadi Shodhan Pranayama with ratios is the advanced thing with higher ratios. 1:1, 1:2:1, 1:4:2. So when the unit is 5 seconds, 1:4:2. I'm not asking you to do this. I'm just telling you for your idea. It has to be learned in person. It's not possible to teach otherwise. So the advanced pranayamas, personal contact is essential. I also learned in personal contact with my gurus. So 5:20:10 seconds with watch. Then 6:24:12. Then 7:28:14. And 8:32:16. Each step is a step in Shatchakra Vedana. So at 8:30-16, I entered into Kevala Kumbhaka, which is the first step for Samadhi. Before that, I had Svedana, Kampana, Utthana. And our Guru Swami Shilananda Bharti is the advanced yoga guru. The Suri Raghav Dikshitulu was the basic yoga guru. So he only took me, Dikshitulu Garu took me to Shilananda Bharti, who is from the Bade Dhuniwala Samsthan of Khandwa in Madhya Pradesh. He was exceptionally lucky to have that connection. Because Bade Dhuniwala is supposed to be an avatar of Lord Shiva himself. Go to Khandwa. Those who are capable of going to Khandwa, go to Khandwa. I'll also come with you. I went recently. So they were Siddha Purushas. They entered into Bade Dhuniwala, entered 6 times into Parakaya Pravesh. And even finally, when death took place, nobody believed that he died. So he appeared in police station, told the police people that the dead body is at so and so place. So then they believed it. So Siddha Purushas, they have various siddhis. So now the Samadhi is the final step after Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, which automatically follow each other if there is success in Pranayama under the Guru's direct instruction. So Samadhi, even if it is experienced for a short period, which is the case in my case, actually it is long period. He asked me to take sannyas and then he will put for 10 days underground buried Samadhi, which my mother did not agree. So I had to stop that. So there are people who went 22 days. My own Guru Swami Shilan Bharti was buried 22 days underground and came out. I saw with my own eyes his own classmate getting buried for 3 days in 1979. And another person who saw it is also there today in Hyderabad. He was buried underground in a temple place called Devi Bagh at Bahadurpura. And he was then taken out. So he was normal after. That means they have conquered death. The heart will stop, but the person has not died. So Hatha Yoga is at the peak and leading to Raja Yoga and Samadhi. So these Siddha Purushas, after they leave the body, their bodies are turned into physical samadhis in those places. In Khandwa, Bade Dhuniwala and Chote Dhuniwala, Keshavanand Bharti and Hariharanand, both are there. And they come from a dynasty of Gauri Shankar Maharaj, who comes from the dynasty of none other than Gaudapada who is the Guru of Shankaracharya at Omkareshwar, which is pretty close to Khandwa. And so I am honored to be connected to that kind of lineage in yoga. And that's far superior to other lineages like Dhiren Brahmachari, Kartikeya Maharshi lineage, which also I belong to, and also to the Bihar School of Yoga of Swami Satyananda Saraswati, which is there in deemed university today. Niranjanananda is head of that today. But this Dhuniwala lineage is far superior. It was he was declared as the avatar of Shiva. It's pretty close to Ujjain and Omkareshwar. So Shiva is the ultimate Guru, Adi Guru, Mahaguru, Adi Deva, Mahadeva, Devanam Deva. So our Gurus also told only about Shiva. If you go to Khandwa, at the Samadhi of Bade Dhuniwala, there will be a lot of chanting of Veda mantras and Kirtan, Bhajan, etc. All starting with Bade Dhuniwala, who is an avatar of Shiva, and then all the chantings will go into Shiva himself. So Shiva is to be meditated upon, and Shiva is the first manifestation, Adi Guru, Adi Deva, Mahadeva, Devanam Deva of Shiva, who is the first manifestation of Parabrahman. And so is next is Narayana, Vishnu, and third is Shakti, and fourth is Ganapati, fifth is Kartikeya, Skanda, and sixth is Surya and the Navagrahas. So all these are valid Devata windows to one same Parabrahman, which is Om. So today I will introduce you to some mantra meditation. I have already told you the basic meditation. We'll start with basic meditation, then we'll go into mantra meditation. Start with basic meditation is just observe your thoughts. Relax. You can keep your fingers in Chin Mudra or you can keep like this. Either way is okay. Then you just observe your mind. If you are getting any thoughts, don't get carried away with thoughts. Don't force them out. Just observe. They will come and go, and after some time, nothing will be there. Only very relaxed state will be there. Till then, you observe your mind. So once you finished observation, you then feel your breathing. Observe your breathing. Feel the breath going in and coming. At the end of yoga session, you will not get many thoughts because your body is already in control. Prana is in control, and pranayama also is on. Feel the breathing going in and coming. Deep breathing. Then you go for Soham. Synchronize Soham with breathing. So while breathing in and hum while breathing out. Deho devalaya prokto jivo deva sanatana tyajed ajnana nirmalyam soham bhavena pujayed. That means this body is a temple, and inside this temple is the God residing, and that is the Atma, soul, your own Jivatma. That is same as Shiva. Remove the ignorance as Nirmalyam and puja, do the puja with Soham Bhava. Shivoham, Shivoham. Soham means Shiva. So during the japa which is there, it's called ajapa japa, japa without japa. Soham japa. So you'll lose your consciousness if you get into samadhi stage. Japya sameta samadhi vidhanam kuru avadhanam mahadavadhanam. Soham. I am not Jiva, but I am Shiva. Shivoham. Okay, now I will go for mantra meditation. I will use an audio recording of mantra. It will be audible to you also. And you focus on that mantra and you keep listening to it. First, it will be Gayatri mantra. Then after that, it will be Mahamrityunjaya mantra.
వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుందండి.
यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव बन्धना मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्
ఇప్పుడు బాగానే ఉంది.
पटं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव बन्धना मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् 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 पटं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धना मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ पटं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धना मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ पटं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धना शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ॐ 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 नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय
Okay, now you be blank for some time, be in yourself. Okay, we close the session of meditation with long Om chanting. All of you chant Om along with me. That's the last item of the session. I will now chant the Brahma Ashirvachana statements, assertions on oneness of Jiva and Brahma, Jiva and Shiva. Om Hiranyagarbhadisthavaranteshu Sarireshu Yadekam Chaitanyamasti Tadeva Ahamasmi Iti Dridhajnana Siddhir Bhuyat. May I get strong determination of knowledge that the same self, the consciousness which is present in all the beings, is in me and myself. Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Satya Paramananda Advitiya Brahmatman Bhava Siddhir Bhuyat. May I get the realization of the Brahman, the Supreme Being, God, Ishvara, who is Nitya, permanent, Shuddha, pure, Buddha, enlightened, Mukta, liberated, Nitya, Shuddha, Buddha, Mukta, Satya, truth, Ananda, blissful, Advitiya, one without a second. Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Satya Parama Ananda Advitiya Brahmatman Bhava Siddhir Bhuyat. That is the nature of Brahman, that Atma Anubhava, experience may come to me. Sajatiya Vijatiya Swagata Bheda Rahita Akhanda Satchidananda Brahmatman Bhava Siddhir Bhuyat. May I get the experience of realization of oneness with all beings, both of the same category and different categories. Sajatiya, Vijatiya, Swagata, Bheda, Rahita, without any differentiation. Akhanda, Satchidananda Brahmatma Siddhir Bhoya. May I get that experience. Tadhastu. May it be so. These are the assertions by Vijaranya given as Brahma Ashirvasana Paddhati. So about Omkaram, I will explain. In the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, it is clearly mentioned that Tasya Vachaka Pranavaha. There is one Ishvara who is indicated by Om. Who is Ishvara? Klesha Karma Vipakashaya Iraparamrishtaha Purusha Visesha Ishvara. He is a personality, special personality, unique personality, who is unaffected by kleshas and karma. Klesha means miseries. What are the kleshas? Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Dvesha, Abhinimesha, Kleshaha. So we have Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Dvesha, Abhiniveshas, Kleshas. And Karma, Klesha, Karma, Vipaka, Ashayaha, Aparamrishtaha, unaffected, Purusha Viseshaha. He is beyond the Klesha and Karmashaya. Obviously, Ishvara is not affected by karma, Jiva is affected by karma. Klesha karma vipakashayir aparamrishtaha Purusha Visheshaha Ishvaraha and Tasya Vachaka Pranavaha. Pranavam, that is Om, is the indication, symbol, representation, sound, representing Ishvara. This is the Yoga Darshana definition. In Mandukya Upanishad and other Upanishads, Om is defined as Brahman. Om Ityekakshram Brahman. In Yoga Darshana, it is defined as Ishvara. Japastadartha Bhavanam. By repeating Om and by contemplating and understanding the meaning of Om, which I told you just now, Japastadartha Bhavanam, by doing that, Tata Pratyak Chetanadhigamaha Apyantaraya Bhavascha, you will be able to overcome the obstructions, the opposing force. What are those obstructions? Dukkha, Daurmanasya, Angame, Antaraya, Klesha Karma Vipakashayir Aparamrishtaha Purusha Visheshaha Ishvaraha, Tasya Vachaka Pranavaha, Tajjapastadartha Bhavanam, Tata Pratyak Chetanadhigamopyantaraya Bhavascha, Vyadhi, Jnana, Samshaya, Alasya, Avirati, Pranti Darshanarabdha Bhumikatvanavastatvani, Te Antarayaha. The antarayas will be overcome by the chanting and practice of Om. Dukkha. And what are the associated symptoms of antarayas? Dukkha, Daurmanasya, Angamejayasva, Shwasa Prashwasa Vikshepa, Sahabhuvaha. So the associated symptoms of the obstructions will be overcome by repeating Om. Just now we have done. And contemplating on its meaning. Japastadartha bhavanam tata pratyak chetanadhigamopyantaraya bhavascha vyadhistyana samshaya alasya avirati bhranti darshanarabdha bhumikatvanamastitvanpe antaraya dukkha daurmanasya angame jesva shwasa prashwasa vikshepaha sahabhuvaha. All these symptoms you can see in all the people in disturbed condition of breathing, disturbed condition of mind, disturbed behavior, angry behavior, all these are symptoms of obstructions to yoga. So they can be overcome through the meditation on Om and chanting of Om. Om has got more than 100 meanings. One meaning is A-U-Ma. A stands for Jagrada Avastha, U stands for Swapna Avastha, Ma stands for Sushupti Avastha, and Om altogether stands for the Turiya, the fourth. All three plus. So that is one meaning. The other meaning is, that means that consciousness which is spread in all the three avasthas and transcends them into Turiya. So many people interpret Turiya as Samadhi, but one interpretation is that is the pure consciousness which is pervading all the three and yet it is independent of all the three. Of course, in Samadhi it is independent. Even otherwise it is independent. It is only due to the avasthas conditioning we feel as if you are involved in those avasthas. Actually, it is independent. The other interpretation is A, U, Ma stand for the Trigunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamo gunas. The other interpretation is A is the first letter in Mantra Shastra and Ma is the last letter in the Hal, Ach and Hal, A, I, U, all that, so on up to Ma, Papa, Baba, Ma. So all the letters are covered. So Pada and Padartha. So all words indicate all objects in this universe and all words are covered between A and Ma. Om indicates everything total. Brahman, Bruhat, totality. And each of the Bijaksharas between A and Ma are each is a power by itself. Like Ra is Agni Bija, Ya is Vayu Bija. Each one is a Devata. So all put together is Om. And the picture form of Om is Sri Chakra. There is a machine called timoscope. The picture of sound will be produced. So when they gave long Om as a sound input to timoscope, it produced Sri Chakram. That is the concentrated triangles as the picture equivalent of Om. That is in 2 dimensions. In 3 dimensions, it is the Sri Chakra Mahameru. That is the Shakti, Bija, Shiva and Shakti. So I hope you are able to understand what I am saying. So once again, let us go for Om meditation. Take deep breath. It produces resonance, vibrations in the body, whole body and outside body also. And if a group of people are doing together, the whole hall or whole house will be resounding with the resonance of Om sound. And all mantras start with Om, because all are part of Om only. All are starting with Om because all mantras are inside Om only, because between A and Ma only all mantras are there. Of course, Yaralavasa, they are separately treated. So, the Mantra Shastra covers Brahman means totality. Adi Parashakti is the total nature. Mula Prakriti Avyakta, Vyakta, Vyakta Swarupini. So, that is Sri Chakram. So, I told you today many important topics. What is Sri Chakram? What is Om? What is Ishvara? What is Om meditation? And what is mantra meditation? Now I showed you 3 mantras total. One is Gayatri mantra, which you all know. We have already discussed many times. This is through the sun, Savita Devata, Surya. So through sun we get into Parabrahman. Om. Suryatma Jagatashthastu Shascha. Surya is one of the 6 manifestations of Parabrahman. Windows, Shanmatas, Shiva, Vishnu, Shakti, Ganapati, Kartikeya, and Surya. Surya includes the Navagrahas. So this Gayatri mantra is through Surya. The Adhisthana Devata for Gayatri mantra is Savita Devata. Surya is the Devata. And then for the second mantra we meditated today is Mahamrityunjaya mantra. Third is also Panchakshari, Shiva Panchakshari. Both are for Shiva. So, in the Parabrahman 6 manifestations, Shiva is the first. Second is Vishnu. So, for Shiva, we meditated today in a big way. You can do longer and longer. There are people who do for whole life. There are the Shaivism. There is a whole subject of Shaivism, Veerashaivism and Lingayatism. They only meditate only on Shiva and nothing else. I met people who have spent whole life doing tapasya on Shiva. So the Shiva Panchakshari, Om Namah Shivaya, is the fundamental mantra. It is taught to a child when he writes first sentence. Om Namah Shivaya, he is supposed to write. That is called Aksharabhyasa. So that is, Shiva is the Adi Guru, Adi Deva, Mahadeva, Devanam Deva. And Shiva has many manifestations. Dakshinamurti is one teacher manifestation, Guru manifestation. Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyaptarubhaya. He is spread everywhere like space, Akash, Vyoma. But he is can manifest in 3 forms. One is Ishvara, that is Shiva. And second is Guru. Dakshinamurti is Guru, Adi Guru of Krita Yuga. And third is as Atman, Paramatma, which is also in you. So he is in you only. ఇట్టు ఘటములోన పెట్టిన జీవు కానలేక నరుడు కాశికే వెతికి వెతికి అతడు వెర్రి అయిపోయారా. Without realizing the Shiva is within yourself, you go to Kashi and search for Shiva in Kashi, in all the temples. So that is madness. So first you realize Shiva within yourself. Of course, he is also in Kashi. I am not saying he is not. But in fact, the address of Shiva is given in the Ujjain temple as two locations. One is in this Mashana, and second is in the self of all beings. So you realize the self of all beings, Shiva, either in Smashana or in yourself. And Kashi is known as Mahasmashana. So if you realize Shiva, then you will be overcoming death. That is Mrityunjaya, Mahamrityunjaya mantram. Today you have chanted or meditated or heard. Trayambakam yajamahe. We all perform worship. Yajamahe, yajanam, yaja pujayam, upasana. We all perform upasana on that Trayambaka. Yes. Trayambakeshwar. Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam. He makes us strong, healthy, fit. Urvarukamiva bandhanad mrityor mukshiya mamrutat. Urvarukam means karbuja or watermelon or dosakai. All are equivalent to urvarukam. When they become ripe, they get detached naturally. That small thread-like thing is there. It will be cut naturally without any trouble, any pain or any force. So naturally, you liberate me from what? Mrutyor mukshiya mamrutat. From mruti, from death, you liberate me. Mrutyo. And give me moksha. Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanat mrutyo. From bandhanat, from bondage, you liberate me. And also from death. Bondage and death. Because if you die in bondage, you will be born again. So if you get moksha, you will not be born again. So bandhanat mrutyo mukshiya. Liberate me. Give me moksha. Mamrutat. So this is the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, Mrityunjaya Mahamantra. And what you heard in the beginning before the starting of, they are the Bijaksharas, which normally we don't chant, we don't know that much in South India, but originally Markandeya gave this Mrityunjaya Mahamantra. He conquered death with the help of this. So those Bijaksharas also, Joom is also there, So is there. What you heard in that audio was having all those Bijaksharas. That is very unique version of Mrityunjaya Mahamantra. Otherwise, in South India only, the main mantra is chanted without knowing the Bijaksharas of the same mantra. Then, of course, we chanted Om Namah Shivaya, the easiest and the most powerful. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. So I explained you many new things today. How much time we have, Chittu?
Only 10 minutes only.
Okay. Now I think I can close the session and open for questions. No problem.
Yeah, please, anyone who has questions can raise your hand, then only pose your question. Raise your hand and then pose your question. There is one question, what is meant by Nasaja Pranayama?
Mahoday, Sahaja Pranayama, Mahoday.
Sahaja Pranayama. Okay. Can we keep tongue twisted and take back side to touch the palate?
Yeah,
While meditating.
that is called Khechari Mudra. Khechari Mudra, the tongue is kept erect, touching the nasal holes coming from top. If you keep like that, you will get higher level energy, higher level product. That is Khechari Mudra. And some people keep always like that, and they can go into Samadhi also with that. So Shambhavi Mudra and Khechari Mudra, they come before Samadhi automatically in the higher yoga. But if they don't come automatically also, you can practice on your own. It will give you a lot of benefit. Any other question?
Yeah, Amar Singh ji.
Hello,
My
Shubhodaya
question on
Guruji.
Sahaja Pranayama is not given, sir.
No, don't bring in other terminologies. Whatever I'm teaching, you understand that and practice. Yeah.
Yeah,
We are all having different guru lay paramparas. We'll follow only that. If you start mixing up other terminology, it create confusion.
Okay, Amar Singh ji, go ahead.
Shubhodaya Guruji. The significance of Bara Jyotirling,
What
like
is that?
Saurashtra Somanasam Shisha.
Significance of?
12 Jyotirlingas, like Saurashtra Somanasam Shisha, Mallikarjuna, Ujjana, Mahakala, Omkara,
They are able to
Parashura.
understand Chitibaba?
Yeah, he is
Yeah,
talking about
but
Jyotirlingas.
Oh, okay.
12 Jyotirlingas significance, like why
Yeah,
people go like
Jyoti,
worship.
and all the Jyotirlingas, Lord Shiva actually appeared. Do you understand? उन्होंने दर्शन दिया है.
ठीक सर.
उज्जैन में दर्शन दिया, ओंकारेश्वर में मानधाता को दर्शन दिया. मानधाता सूर्यवंश चक्रवर्ती थे, राम के पूर्वज थे. सो इस तरह हर जगह हर ज्योतिर्लिंग में उनका दर्शन हुआ परम शिव का. तो every location has got a different story background. They are very powerful places. If you go there, even if you just go there and pray there for a few seconds, that will give a lot of impact. Of course, if you stay there and daily you go there and meditate only there, then you become liberated. They are so powerful places. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other question? Otherwise, we'll go for Prarthana. Okay, there are no more questions. So, with your permission, we can go for Prarthana. Prabhu. Thank you. Sharma ji, Prarthana, please.
स्वस्ति हि प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकः समस्तः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथ्वी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं शोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्रः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधना सदनः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतम् सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान् मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु स्वस्ति.
Dhanyawad, Sharma ji. Thanks. Thank you very much. Now we raise for the national anthem. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तब जय गाथा। जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे, भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे, जय हे, जय हे, जय 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 हे। जय हिंद, जय हिंद।
Yeah, I want to clarify regarding terminology. The different yoga gurus, paramparas, they use different terminologies for the same technique, same asana, same pranayama. They use different name. So we should not mix up and confuse ourselves and others. So this is called Khechari Mudra in some places. It may be called something else somewhere else. And many yoga gurus have slightly different procedures also. And some people have started new things which are not there originally in the Shastras. Like Sudarshan Kriya is not there in any Shastra. So it has been added by some people, as you know, and they have their own reasons. They learned from somebody and added, and there are some problems also. Like if there are some people who went giddy, got giddiness and collapsed by doing Sudarshan Kriya because of excessive exhalation of oxygen and taking more carbon dioxide. So in the lineage to which I belong to 3 lineages. Total 3 I belong to in yoga. One is the Bihar school of yoga, where the asanas and kriyas and pranayamas and yoga nidra. Yoga nidra is developed by Swami Satyanand Saraswati, who is the founder of Bihar school of yoga, who is the disciple of Swami Shivananda of Rishikesh, Divine Life Society. The second lineage I belong to is Dhiren Brahmachari and Maharshi Kartikeya, who developed the Sukshma Vyayama, Yogic Sukshma Vyayama, which I have taught. I wrote a book on that. So I was, Dikshitlu was my teacher, who was the direct disciple of Dhiren Brahmachari, who was a direct disciple of Maharshi Kartikeya, who lived for 350 years. This is second lineage, where the Sukshma Vyayama and Kriyas and Asanas and Pranayama, Hatha Yoga is taught. The third lineage I belong to is higher yoga, the Bade Dhuniwala, Chote Dhuniwala, Shilananda Bharti, that is higher pranayama, samadhi, and siddhis, and so on. So I was very lucky to be belonging to all the 3 lineages. There are others, like Krishnamacharya Yoga Institute in Chennai, they belong to Krishnamacharya. B.K. Iyengar also belongs to Krishnamacharya. And Pattabhi Jois also belongs to Krishnamacharya. They only teach asanas. They may teach some pranayama, but they don't teach kriyas and they don't teach sukshma. And Ramdev is on his own. I don't know what lineage he belongs to. He is also teaching all the kriyas only in the Rishikesh ashram, Haridwar ashram. And his own sukshma he developed, which is not our sukshma, and I don't recognize it. I have also been associated with Ramdev. I have been honored and felicitated in their Haridwar ashram. Before the Patanjali products were launched, a big workshop was conducted, seminar, where I was invited and I was honored. I was also honored at Art of Living Institute in Bangalore. So that way, they are all our brothers. We respect them, we honor them, we have a good love and affection. B.K. Iyengar, he was so much fond of me when I met him at the age of 92, once again in Pune. I met him many times before that. I met Pattabhi Jois also. We honor all these people, we respect them. But what I'm saying is that we will stick to our own Guru Parampara, because we cannot teach what others teach, because we don't know what they teach. We know only what we have learned and we teach only that. Is that matter clear? I just wanted to clarify. Okay, then we can close.
Just there's one Ravindra Pantulugar, he has a question.
Yes.
Gurubhyo Namaha. Sir, Om itself is a most powerful one.
Yes.
Bijachara or whatever it may be. But why it is being added to some other mantras? Om Narayana Namaha.
Yeah, good question.
Om Vishnave Namaha.
Yeah. See, now it's a good question you asked. I'm happy you asked your question. Om is Parabrahman, okay? Om ityekaksham Brahman, totality, okay? Now, if you are absorbed in Om, then finished, everything is over. You are liberated. And that's why for sannyasis, only Om is the mantra to be chanted, nothing else. But for others who have not reached that level, who want to reach but they cannot reach so easily, then they have some specific requirements also. You understand what I'm saying? And they have certain preferences also. So now what people have understood is the Devatas, the Om is Parabrahman totality, which has windows called Devatas. Shiva is a big window, Vishnu is another window, Shakti is another window, Ganapati is another window, Kartikeya, Skanda is another window, and Surya and Navagrahas is another window. So it so happened, Adi Shankaracharya, after having established all the 4 Shankar Mats, he went to Kanchi and he developed this Shanmata Sthapana. He got the title Shanmata Sthapanacharya. He created 6 matas: Shaivam, Vaishnavam, Shakteyam, Ganapatyam, Kartikeyam, and Sauram. And all these 6 matas are windows to same Om Parabrahman. That's why Om is there in the beginning for the mantra upasana of each of these devatas and their subcategories. Like Shiva has many subcategories. Veerabhadra, Dakshinamurti, all totally different. Dakshinamurti is Guru, and whereas Veerabhadra is a great warrior who had special extraordinary powers. And similarly, other avatars of Rudra avatars are there, Shiva avatars. And some people say Hanuman is also Rudra avatar, Amsha avatar. So what happens when you do the upasana, say on Hanuman, you can't say just Om and keep quiet, right? Om means Parabrahman, final, gone. So, but here is a small part, its window. So, Om Hanumate Namaha, Om Ram Hrim Hrim Hanuman. There are many mantras on Hanuman. Similarly, when you talk of Vishnu, Narayana, there are many avatars of Vishnu, Rama, Krishna, and 24 avatars are there. So each one of them upasana is there. So Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Krishnaya, so on and so on and so forth. Krishnaya Gopi Janavallabhaya, etc., etc., etc. Whole mantra shastra is there. And similarly for Shakti. Shakti means again Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. Jnana Shakti is Saraswati. Gayatri, Savitri, Saraswati. 3 within that. Within Jnana Shakti there are 3. Gayatri, Savitri, Saraswati. And within Ichha Shakti, Lakshmi, there are 8 Ashtalakshmis. Vijaya Lakshmi, Dhanya Lakshmi, Dhana Lakshmi, Santana Lakshmi, and so on. And for the Kriya Shakti, Durga, Navadurgas are there, and Ashtadasha Bhuja Durga is there. And then we have the Shaktipita, 18 Shaktipitas are there. Then we have the Dashamahavidya. So many Devata forms of Upasana. These are all meant for Upasana Vidhis, because everybody cannot just get absorbed in Om Parabrahman and finished. If finished means then why are you asking me question? Why am I talking? It's finished. The fact that people have not reached that stage and finished, they are in different stages. Like for example, there some boy is getting Upanayana. I have to go to an Upanayana. The boy is at the age of 8, he is getting Gayatri Mantra, Gayatri Upadesham. So that is Gayatri Mantra for him, Surya, through Surya. So like that, even for the child, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva is the Adi Guru, Adi Deva, Mahadev. So historically and geographically and culturally and in terms of practice of upasana, so many devatas and so many upasanas exist. There were actually 72 when Shankaracharya was there. 72 religions were there. He normalized all of them into one single Om Parabrahma, Advaita, and then into 6 matas, which have subcategories. Like even in Shaivism, we have Veera Shaivism, we have Lingayats, we have so many others. So it is an integration process finally merging into Om. That's why Om is there in the beginning for every mantra. And similarly for Ganapati, there are Ashtaganapatis, and then Ganapati Atharva Sirsha in Atharvaveda shows Ganapati as Parabrahman. And similarly for Skanda in Tamil Nadu, Murugan, Skanda is the greatest deity. So he has his own powers. He is the Devasena Ani. He has tremendous power. He is known for power and strength. And he can overcome any disease. So you perform the Upasana for health, fitness, for getting child and getting victory. So for that purpose, Skanda is there. And Surya, Aditya, Arogyam, so Aditya, that is for health. Surya Namaskaras are there, Surya Mantras are there, Aditya Hrudayam is there. And along with the Surya, the Navagrahas are there. Because each Graha is having a particular role. In your Jatak Chakra, if you have Rahu in a bad shape, then you have to worship Kali, Durga. So similarly, for each one is give Dakshina Murti. If you do Upasana, it will overcome all the Graha doshas, including Guru being weak. So, and Guru Upasana for Guru, like Shani for Shani. So like this, so many Devatas and so many Upasanas, and therefore so many mantras, and therefore so many yantras. And those yantras are established inside the underground, and idol is kept on it, and prana prestations, therefore so many temples all over globe. So that is the secret. Okay?
Thank you, sir. So far, I thought that along with the other deities, Om also I am namaskaring. Om Narayana Namaha means along with Om Narayana also I am namaskaring to both. Om
No,
Kesavaya
not
Namaha.
both. He is only one window. The Om
I
only,
thought
finally it is Om only.
so far I was that presume. I am namaskaring to both Om and Narayana. Om Kesava. Like that I was presume. Thank you, sir. Thank you for good clarification. Thank you very much.
Okay, ధన్యవాదాలండి ప్రభు గారు.
Yeah.
Thanks for this. The last question was fantastic. I mean, not that the other was not good. The entire session was very nice. Thank you. Namaskaram. I stopped recording. I
Yeah.
just want to have